Hi everyone. So, welcome to your meditation practice for today's day of our still social distancing time together. I'm Jasmine, and today we're going to talk a little bit about, I'm sure we've all been hearing this, the new normal, right? And to me, it's really an interesting concept about how normal, what's normal is so relative. And as we can all see now, how quickly what we believe to be normal can just go away and really look in many ways very different than it did before. And so I also heard someone talk about that whatever's going on for us currently, whether that means that you're worried about your income, whether you are having trouble with a relationship, whether you're not exercising enough, you're drinking too much, TV is whatever is going on for you, that in most cases, it is not only a result of what's going on in the world. For me, I'm alone during this, and so COVID didn't cause that, right? That was the way my life is right now. And so I think it's also a time for us to reflect upon what is working in our life and what, in our opinion, isn't working in our life. And what can we do to go forward and create it such that no matter what happened, we would still have a base for basically be living the life that we want to be living. If that's a relationship, if that's work of your own, if that's work that different than you're doing, whatever it is, that I invite you to take this time to think about what new normals you want to create, what we're going to do during this time, and what we'd love to see on the other end of it. Would we like to have a different job? Would we like to have a different relationship? Would we like to have a different relationship with ourselves? Even you can go smaller. Would we like to not commute in the way we do? Would we like to perhaps homeschool our children after this? There's just many things to, now that our schedules have been disrupted, to just think about, what do I want to create? So let's get ourselves comfortable. Get out a last little bit of, you roll your shoulders, stretch your neck a little. And so let's close our eyes and take 3 big breaths in together. So breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in really big. A little more. And sigh it out. So we're going to begin to feel ourselves grow a little heavier. Our arms grow a little heavier. Our torso grows a little heavier. And we begin to sink down into the space that we're in. And then we're going to start to travel a little. We're going to begin to move down behind our eyes, behind our mouth, through our throat, and down a spiral staircase into our heart space. lie down, there may be pictures adorning the walls. And these pictures are of things as they had been before. Pictures of our work, pictures of our home life. Where are we going? What we used to do. And we're going to watch them just as we walk by and continue to walk down. And so then we arrive in our heart space. So let's take some big breaths here on your own. Begin to center yourself here. Feel like you may sit and root yourself comfortably and gently in this warm and inviting heart space of yours. And as we grow still and begin to hear the knocks of our intuition, the compass of our inner voice, we begin to ask ourselves, what do I want to create? What do I want to create? And one more time, powerfully. What do I want to create? Now I just want you to lean into that. You may have specific thoughts, and you may not. You may just lean into the feelings of how you want to feel. What do you want to create? If your thoughts start to wander to the things that already exist, I invite you to come back to the question, the open-ended, limitless question. What do I want to create? So let's take a little more time here, breathing into the energy of the freedom of creation. Take a couple more deep breaths. your chest with possibilities. Breathing in creation. And let's rise and begin to feel lighter and grow lighter. And start back up the spiral staircase. And where before there were pictures of the way it used to be, now the walls are bare, uninviting. They make you think of all that's to come. The pictures that you'll fill it with later. And you walk past the space. Perhaps rub your hands along its edges. And continue to rise. Lighter and lighter until you come back into your body, back into present moment awareness. You can start to wiggle your fingers. Take a few more deep breaths. And when you're ready, your space full of creation, you may open your beautiful eyes and come fully back to all that you see around you. So I appreciate you spending the time with me. Today is actually my birthday, so it's always such an interesting time to think about what I want to create in the next year. And so I invite you all to be spending some time, hopefully daily, checking in with yourself and just thinking, what old normals don't I want to go back to? What new normals am I excited to create? And even in the places of challenge, which I know there are still places of challenge, but think, what will I do going forward to place myself in a position such that if this were to happen again in a different way, that you would have more of the things that you want for yourself, that you'd have been busy at creation. So I wish for you a beautiful day. Give yourself thanks for coming and spending this time with yourself. And we will see you tomorrow.